before I started, I made 2 phone calls. I talked to Jay and I talked to Kendrick.
As you do. Well, when you're Will Smith, you do. Yeah, when Will decided to record his first album in 20 years, which comes out in like 70 minutes, he decided to give Sean Carter and Mr. Lamar a call.
And I was like, hey, I want to get back in music. And it was like, what's the advice?
Now let's start with Jay-Z, who seems to be about as overdoing new music as Will did a couple years ago.
Jay said, like, don't fake your story. He was like, you gotta say what's true for you.
And I think Jay-Z rapped that rap on his last solo album, 444, where he very much, not all the way, but very much addressed his failure as a husband to Beyonce. And also, his mom coming out later in life as a lesbian.
And he said, you'll be looking at the younger rappers and you want that to be true for you, but you don't live like that.
Yeah, Jay couldn't really record Hard Knock Life today, no. And I was trying to think of the equivalent. I went through his discography, trying to find a song be the equivalent for Will. I was going to say you can't record Getting Jiggy With It. Yeah, you can. The one I settled on was, well, Will can't really still be rapping about his parents just don't understand, but he could.
It was like, be true to your story. Tell your story. And that's where I got the based on a true story from Jay.
Yeah, that's the name of Will's 5th album that comes out now in 69 minutes.
And Kendrick, he paused, he said, man, just say that you always been scared to say.
And it was like the same thing.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. And it was like, be honest. Be honest. And it was like, that was, it was scary, right?
I have no doubt that Will be honest in the lyrics on this album. I'm very interested to hear what he's rapping about. But I don't think every topic is going to be part of the raps. We don't have to worry about being honest about a few topics, I think. He's not going to approach those.
As I've opened myself up to speak from different parts of myself, there's more color in the things that I even allow myself to say.
And remember, this is called based on a true story, not this is a true story. Based on a true story. So not everything's correct. So we'll see how this goes in 65 minutes now. But on Big Willie Eve, what do you think of the Fresh Prince calling up Hova and K-Dot to get some advice on based on a true story?
The process for this album is really allowing myself to be more honest with myself than I ever have about who and what I actually am.